On to our next, third and final. Digital transformation slowly. You probably wouldn't have seen these articles because you have other stuff to do with your life. Loop TT. Local stuff now. Government continues digital transformation drive to improve e-services. All right, so that's the normal headline I always get, right? Here's what they said. Minister of Digital Transformation, Hazel Bacchus, has admitted that Trinidad and Tobago's digital infrastructure needs to be strengthened, especially since government is encouraging citizens to use e-services as an alternative to traditional in-person visits to its offices. Consequently, he assured that the government will honor its commitment to the provision of affordable broadband internet as a public good. Because he said that before. This was done at the AmChan's Tech Hub Island Summit this Thursday gone. It was themed Catapult. And how long they talking about this broadband for all thing, boy?
I don't know. One thing I noticed, the real like the word hub, boy. Tech Hub, the hub.
Hub is a trendy word. It's a trendy word.
A trendy word. And
this is the hub of digital transformation. Yeah, something like that. Part of the article says, with respect to the regulatory environment, Bacchus outlined the government's approach is no adopt a light touch methodology with minimal intervention and heavy reliance on inputs from private sector and civil society to ensure that it is encouraging healthy competitive practices while minimizing red tape. The minister added that this country is working closely with countries that have successfully addressed many of the digital transformation opportunities and challenges that Trinidad and Tobago is facing. For example, guess the country. You probably heard the name.
I know it. Estonia.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Wow,
and they were the same ones who were supposed to help us with like the EIDs or the digital identity thing.
Yeah, these people fascinated with Estonia in a big way, boy. Like, I don't know who owe money, who owe who, but Estonia have these people in their pocket.
We probably have some type of strategic relationship, quid pro. We call it quid pro quo.
What we giving Estonia? Oil?
I don't know what we giving them. I don't know.
Tourism? Well,
I mean, we go in there. I don't know, but
I can't check on Estonia. Estonia
it's a European country.
Yeah, it's a European country. It next to right below Finland.
It's a Scandinavian country.
Yeah, underneath Finland, and Latvia, touching Russia.
Yeah, it sounds like that. Estonia.
But it kind of high on the top right hand side of Europe. It border in Russia, and if it border in Russia, you have issues. You gotta worry about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have some type of relationship.
But Estonia will probably be a very cold place because it high up, it's on the heights of Norway and Sweden, basically, and that's probably real cool. I hope they cater for the fact that servers don't run in heat very well.
I mean, again, we talk about the infrastructure for the internet and reliability and affordability. I think he mentioned like the other day when we had the underground network cut or something. He talk about having alternatives to make sure we always have internet available. I'm not sure how you go about doing that to get around the whole underwater channels. I'm not sure if Estonia would help out with that.
I don't know. When he says the commitment to the provision of affordable broadband internet as a public good, I don't know if you're talking about the nationwide Wi-Fi or talking to TSTT and Flow and Digicel and them to make sure that everybody have affordable Wi-Fi or subsidized or some kind of shipping or so. But I don't see it because they're talking about this broadband thing for a while now.
Yeah, I don't think we're in a position to subsidize internet. If they're removing subsidies on gas, which probably have a bigger impact on the whole economy. I don't think they could just subsidize internet and broadband.
That is buzzwords again, yes. Or just wanna no, this was the next thing. Vice President of this was cybersecurity culture key to digital transformation. This is the same Tech Hub Island Summit that happened. The Vice President of Republic Bank Limited, Richard Sami, says building a cybersecurity-minded culture is critical to people-driven imperative, as and I quote, as there will never be enough candidates with the required depth of experience, we must look towards managing cybersecurity as a technical capability and, equally important, embed it into our culture in every role and inspire, educate, and drive awareness with risk mindsets and behaviors. He basically saying that the Tech Hub thing, the summit that they put in place, has been making inroads into...
Again, I agree with him. Cybersecurity is something that we need to educate people on, because a lot of people just fall for these scams, people trying to attack them online, extract money from them and that type of thing, or the information, so
I don't know
he's saying the right things, but
I don't know, after a few years of doing this thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if people care, boy. I don't know if people care, because I know they're afraid. I definitely know people are afraid. And because of that fear, they just don't bother. The only way for people to care is to make them have to use it. And then you had a burn to learn.
Yeah. Because up to when my Friday, our partner called me, and he was like, boy, I get this message from my sister. And, it was, boy, you send 500 to she and you get back to 2,000, and I was real messaging she and thing, and, I thinking it's really she, I asked my mother something and whatever, and then I went back to my sister, and he was like, yeah, I was now going and sending money to she, via Western Union, and I was like, you wanted to know? Then after a while, he realized it was a scam. Right, and then he called me to find out how that person get access to she account, and if that person would actually have any of his information. He called me kind of panicking because he was about to he had a big exchange with the person, sending details or whatever, and he was about to send the money via Western Union to the person, and then he realizes that's scam. So he called me to kind of see how compromised he is.
Is that big man? Is that big hardback man? And
he like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, that's a big hardback man.
3 years, yeah.
And you would think that the world has been saturated enough with these don't trust people, don't trust conversations on the internet and whatnot. Did you judge him? Did you judge him? I was like,
no, because I understand, because somebody actually hacked his sister actual account, right? So it was like his sister talking to him, and I explained to him how it could happen. The person could probably, through social engineering, just create a fake profile of one of our friends and, get her information that way. And then they would then go out to our whole friends list and just try to get anybody to bite, and being his sister account, he trusts her, so, and that person talking, he ain't really asking too much personal questions to really, you're not really questioning it, but it's just, you're thinking it's his sister, but I tell him, when it comes to that.
I thought it was the Samsung people now saying that you want to
No. Somebody hack his sister's account.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
So, I understand it. If you're not really vigilant, you'll get catch. And I know a lot of people probably get catch like that. So, it's only at the last point, to actually send the money, he realized, because I think he asked his mother, and his mother said, no, that's a scam, your sister, ain't really. And then he called me to find out,
So you in WhatsApp your sister and be like, hey, you really want that money, Gil?
I don't know. So I tell them, know that, once you send no information to them or you send the money, most likely they don't have anything on you, but
somebody was saying down in that silver sweatshop saying to yourself, boy, we get one of them, boy. Look. And
he said the person wanted them to send the money to Jamaica, because I was telling them most likely somebody in Nigeria, Ghana, or India or something, but it could be a Nigerian in Jamaica. You know.
Well, I mean,
you know,
setting up shop in the Caribbean would be a good investment.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I tell him, you know, most likely you're okay. You know, and you could even talk to them and be like, hey, so what are we doing for your birthday next week and whatever, you know, and most likely they're not going to be able to answer anything. If they say yes, then you know the line. You know, and most likely once you catch them in that lie, they will back off.